Yo, what's up everybody, it's Mizan. We're in Phuket, one of the most beautiful places on earth, but let's be real. Sometimes it feels like you can't walk 10 feet without bumping into another tourist. It's crazy. You know me though, I'm all about finding those hidden gems, those off-the-beaten-path experiences. The kind of stuff that makes you feel like you're Indiana Jones uncovering a lost city. So ditch the crowds and grab your adventure pants, because in this video, we're diving headfirst into the secret side of Phuket. We're talking secluded beaches, epic waterfalls, and local spots you won't find in any guidebook. Let's do this! Alright, first up, we're hitting up a spot so good I almost don't want to tell you about it. It's called Banana Beach, and trust me, this ain't your average tourist trap. Getting here is half the adventure. We're talking about a hidden jungle trail, weaving through lush greenery, the kind of place you'd expect to find a lost temple, but push through the foliage and bam, paradise revealed. This beach is all about that secluded castaway vibe. Crystal clear water, powdery white sand, and not a soul in sight. Seriously, it's like having your own private island. We rented some kayaks, paddled out into the turquoise water and just soaked it all in. The sun, the silence, the feeling of being a million miles away from the crowds. Alright, next stop on our Phuket adventure, Aosane Beach. Now this place is a little easier to get to than Banana Beach, but trust me, it's still got that hidden gem feel. We're talking about a tiny cove tucked away between towering cliffs, with water so clear you can see straight to the bottom. And speaking of the bottom, this place is a snorkeler's paradise. We strapped on our masks and fins and jumped right in. Schools of colorful fish darted around us, coral reefs shimmered in the sunlight, and we even spotted a few starfish chilling on the seabed. It's like swimming in a giant aquarium, minus the glass walls and annoying crowds. Now I know what you're thinking. Mizan, you said this place was uncrowded, and it is, compared to the beaches you see on postcards. But even with a few other people around, there's still a sense of peace and tranquility here. Maybe it's the sound of the waves crashing against the rocks, maybe it's the warm sun on your skin, or maybe it's the fact that you're surrounded by so much natural beauty. Whatever it is, Aosane Beach is the kind of place that just melts away the stress. Alright guys, get ready for this. We're about to witness a view so epic, so breathtaking, it's almost impossible to capture on camera. But hey, that's not gonna stop us from trying. We're at Lam Sing Viewpoint, perched high above the Andaman Sea. And let me tell you, the journey up here is half the adventure. We're talking winding roads, steep inclines, and just a hint of danger, you know, to keep things interesting. But trust me, the view from the top is worth every bead of sweat. Seriously, it's like looking out over a postcard. Turquoise water stretching out as far as the eye can see, dotted with lush islands, and a hidden beach so secluded, it's practically begging to be explored. This is the kind of place that makes you want to whip out your camera and go full-on tourist mode. And you know what? I'm not even mad at it. Sometimes you just gotta embrace the beauty and snap a few pics for the gram. But beyond the photos, Lam Sing Viewpoint is a place to just be present, to breathe in the fresh air, feel the warm sun on your face, and let the vastness of the ocean put things into perspective. Chapter 4. Banzan Fresh Market, a foodie's paradise. Alright, let's talk about something everyone loves, food. And not just any food, we're diving headfirst into the heart and soul of Phuket's culinary scene, Banzan Fresh Market. Now this isn't your sterile, air-conditioned supermarket, this is the real deal, a bustling labyrinth of stalls overflowing with fresh produce, seafood caught that morning, and enough exotic fruits to make your head spin. We're talking mountains of vibrantly colored spices, the air thick with the scent of lemongrass, chilies, and things I can't even pronounce. It's a sensory overload in the best way possible. We wandered through the narrow aisles, dodging scooters and chatting with friendly vendors. We sampled everything from juicy mango sticky rice to spicy papaya salad, each bite a flavor explosion that transported us straight to the heart of Thailand. And the seafood? Don't even get me started. We're talking giant prawns sizzling on the grill, whole fish being fried to crispy perfection, and the freshest oysters I've ever seen, all for a fraction of what you'd pay back home. Chapter 5, More Mudong Floating Restaurant Dreams. Alright guys, buckle up because we're about to embark on a culinary adventure unlike any other. We're ditching the land and setting sail for a truly unique dining experience at More Mudong, Phuket's legendary floating restaurant. Imagine this. The sun setting over the Andaman Sea, casting a golden glow on the water as you cruise towards a cluster of twinkling lights. That's More Mudong. We hopped on a long-tail boat, the warm breeze whipping through our hair as we zipped across the water. As we got closer, the sounds of laughter and clinking glasses filled the air, building up the anticipation. Stepping onto the floating platform felt like entering another world. The atmosphere was buzzing, a mix of locals and intrepid tourists, all drawn by the promise of fresh seafood and stunning views. And let me tell you, the food did not disappoint. We feasted on plates piled high with steamed crab, grilled prawns still sizzling from the barbecue, and the most flavorful tom yum soup I've ever tasted. But the real star of the show? The view. As we ate, the sky transformed into a canvas of fiery oranges, pinks, and purples, reflecting off the water and creating a truly magical ambiance. Chapter 6. Wat Sri Sunthon, Phuket's Hidden Temple Gem. Alright guys, it's time to switch gears and tap into the cultural side of Phuket. We're venturing off the beaten path to discover a hidden gem, a temple that often gets overlooked amidst the island's more famous attractions. Wat Sri Sunthon. Now this isn't your typical grand sprawling temple complex. Wat Sri Sunthon is a place of quiet contemplation, a hidden oasis of peace and tranquility tucked away from the tourist crowds. As we stepped through the ornate temple gates, a sense of calm washed over us. The air was thick with the scent of incense, and the sound of chanting monks filled the air, creating an atmosphere of serenity and reverence. The temple itself is a marvel of intricate carvings and colorful murals, each telling a story from Buddhist mythology. But the true highlight of Wat Sri Sunthon is the giant reclining Buddha statue, a sight that will leave you speechless. This massive golden Buddha, stretching over 12 meters long, dominates the main hall. Its serene expression, the delicate details of its robes, and the sheer scale of it all is truly awe-inspiring. Alright guys, get ready to trade your flip-flops for hiking boots because we're about to embark on a jungle adventure. We're heading deep into the heart of Phuket's lush interior to chase waterfalls, and not just any waterfall, we're talking about the majestic Bang Pei waterfall. Now this isn't your average stroll in the park. We're talking about a trek through dense rainforest, scrambling over rocks, dodging tree roots, and maybe even encountering a monkey or two along the way. But trust me, the journey is half the fun. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and exotic flowers, the sunlight filtering through the canopy, creating a surreal, almost mystical atmosphere. And then, you hear it. The roar of cascading water growing louder with every step, signaling that you're getting close. And then, you see it. Bang Pei Waterfall, a wall of water plummeting down a rocky cliff face into a crystal-clear pool below. It's like stumbling upon a hidden oasis, a secret sanctuary hidden away in the heart of the jungle. Alright guys, get ready to swap your hiking boots for paddles because we're about to embark on a serene adventure through one of Phuket's best-kept secrets, Ao Yan Bay. Now, forget the crowded beaches and tourist traps, we're talking about a hidden gem, a tranquil oasis tucked away on the east coast of the island. And the best way to experience it? By kayak, of course. We rented our kayaks from a friendly local and set off into the calm turquoise waters. As we glided through the bay, the sounds of the city faded away, replaced by the gentle lapping of water against our kayaks, and the calls of exotic birds hidden amongst the mangroves. And speaking of mangroves, get ready to be amazed. We paddled through a labyrinth of these fascinating trees, their roots forming a tangled web that extends both above and below the waterline. It's like entering another world, a secret garden teeming with life. We spotted crabs scuttling along the mud flats, colorful fish darting beneath our kayaks, and even a few shy monkeys peering at us from the branches above. It's a nature lover's paradise, a chance to witness the beauty and biodiversity of Phuket's ecosystem up close and personal. Alright guys, we've explored hidden beaches, conquered waterfalls, and tasted the flavors of Phuket. Now, it's time to end our adventure on a high note, literally, as we witness a sunset so spectacular it'll leave you speechless. We're making our way up to Wat Khao Rang viewpoint, a hidden gem perched high above Phuket town, offering panoramic views of the city, the sparkling Andaman Sea, and of course the legendary Phuket sunsets. As we climbed the steps to the viewpoint, anticipation hung in the air. The sky was already ablaze with color, a canvas of fiery oranges, pinks and purples, hinting at the spectacle to come. And then, we reached the top. The view took our breath away. Phuket town sprawled out before us, bathed in the golden glow of the setting sun. The Andaman Sea stretched out to the horizon, its surface a mirror reflecting the sky's vibrant hues. We found a quiet spot, sat back, and watched as the sun slowly dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with an ever-changing masterpiece of color. It was a moment of pure magic, a reminder of the beauty and wonder of the natural world. So there you have it, guys. Phuket. More than just crowded beaches and tourist traps, it's an island full of hidden gems waiting to be discovered. From secluded beaches to jungle adventures, from mouth-watering street food to serene temples, Phuket has something for everyone. You just gotta know where to look. So, next time you're planning a trip, ditch the guidebook, pack your sense of adventure, and come explore the hidden side of Phuket with me.